Thank you for watching The Old Way. I agree. It's a good popcorn movie. It's a very simple movie. It's almost like the anti-Marvel movie. And I'm so glad that in the age of comic book movies, we were able to get a very classic Western released in theaters. And Saban was a great partner there. They backed the movie. There was another uh, Cage movie at that time, which was a different thing, but had a little bit of like a Western vibe. And they were wholeheartedly for our movie and backed it and just did such a great job. The director, Brett Donahue, was very specific about his approach to The Old Way. He wanted it to be a simpler approach. He wanted it to be a classic Western. He didn't want it to be a Tarantino Western that was incorporating the elements of revisionist westerns that Tarantino has done so well. I love Tarantino's westerns. A bunch of my friends worked on Django Unchained, and what he does is incredible. But that is not what Brett wanted to do. He wanted to do an older style western, and Nick Cage, his approach to the role was. He wanted to do something like Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson was in a lot of those older westerns, most notably the one he did with Sergio Leone, who was, of course, hugely influential to Tarantino. But you know, there were so many of these westerns made back in the day. They would like go look up the amount of western content that was made in the 50s, 60s, 70s. It reached this peak where something like 70 hours of new western content was produced a week in the United States. I mean, that is insane. Between television and movies, it was just this enormous genre, and it still is a very popular genre domestically, but foreign does not like westerns. Foreign does not like American westerns. So, weaker foreign, but if you get a star in it with the power that Nick has, then you can get a theatrical release and still do a western like they used to. And that's what I love about this is it's just a classic movie. It's not trying to outsmart you. There aren't super crazy twists and turns. It's just a human story starring two people that I think give a really great performance.